Hey, how y'all doing? Today, we've got news involving Slipknot, Rammstein, Panic at the Disco, and so much more. Stay tuned. I'm Charlie Kyle, and this is your Rock Rewind. Firstly, we're going to start off with some of the shorter news. StoneSour revealed on their Twitter that Josh Rand is leaving the band. Josh put out this statement on their Twitter. As many of you may already know, in January of this year, I made the difficult decision to step away from the Canadian leg of the StoneSour tour. I hit a personal breaking point, and it was imperative that I address it. My high anxiety and desire to feel comfortable in my own skin over the years led to an alcohol and Xanax dependency. That, along with aggression issues, made me feel miserable, and I just could not continue to live that way. Thankfully, with the support of my band, family, and friends, I was able to come home and seek help. Now, 3 months later, I'm doing well, but still a work in progress. I want to sincerely thank all of you for your thoughts, prayers, and positive words. It means a lot to me. Much love, Josh. While we're all going to miss Josh, I'm happy that he's taking steps to do what's right for him, and I wish him all the best in the future on his continuing journey. Falling in Reverse has lost yet another member. Guitarist Christian Thompson has left the band. If you'll remember, he came on the scene back in 2015 when Jackie Vincent left. This departure also follows a bit after the leaving of Ryan Seaman from the band. Christian basically said on Instagram that there was no drama behind the thing, the feelings were mutual and the split was due to some irreconcilable differences. There were no hard feelings or ill will. That's pretty good. I always hate to see bands split on a bad note, so good for them being mature enough to handle decisions like this. In album news, State Champs are back after a 3-year wait from their previous album. They've announced a new one, titled Living Proof. They've already dropped a new song from Living Proof called Dead and Gone, and I have to admit, it's pretty catchy. The band is touring on Warped Tour all summer, so I'm sure the new album will be pretty heavily included in their set list, as it drops on June 15th. Other album news: Billie Joe Armstrong's new band, The Long Shot, have finally dropped their new album, Love is for Losers, along with the video for the title track. I'll be giving a review on this album, along with Under Oath and Nothing Nowhere's new work this week, so be on the lookout for those. Rammstein just gave us a quick tease, posting this on Facebook. That, of course, doesn't give us any kind of timeline, but it does let us know that they're working, and that's a big sigh of relief for the fans that have been waiting since their last album in 2009. Now, if you'll remember a week or so ago, when I discussed Corey Taylor talking about the new Slipknot album definitely dropping in 2019, then kind of going back on his word, well, it seems we finally have confirmation. This was posted on the official Slipknot Twitter, and I, for one, am more than excited. Let's hope they keep that promise. 2 short congratulations are in order. Panic at the Disco's album Death of a Bachelor has been nominated for Billboard's Top Rock Album Award, while 21 Pilots has been nominated for their Top Rock Artist Award. Congratulations to those two for being nominated, and I wish them the best of luck on winning. Speaking of Panic at the Disco, they've released a teaser for their song King of the Clouds. The song teaser comes at the end of the video recapping all the pop-up shows they did across the country. Here's a snippet. King of the Clouds. I already love it. Again, I can't wait for June 22nd when Pray for the Wicked drops. There's so many good things happening in June. News in the Periphery sphere: they have left Sumerian Records. I think this came as a bit of surprise to everybody because they've done everything through Sumerian. They're definitely one of Sumerian's biggest acts. It doesn't seem to be on great terms either. Label chief Ash Avildsen was on Hatebreed frontman Jamie Joss's podcast, where he talked about some of this, citing a lot of differences between the label and the band on visions of how they should proceed in the future to gain even more success. He said, "Periphery specifically, they're incredibly talented and I love the band to death, and we've had great success together, but they're their own worst enemy. They get in their own way. They have a song called Jetpacked Was Yes, which is a hop, skip, and a jump away from being a massive hit. I would talk to Misc about this, and I would go, dude, your band should be so big. I know you can get the kid in the front row that is air guitaring that knows the riffs in and out. They know the drum kit that you're using. They know every little spec. But how do you get the guy that's in the back of the arena that's got the nosebleed seats to still feel that connection from your music when you're on stage? Dude, we went through this. They were doing the Deftones tour, and I was like, guys, this is a mainstream tour. You need to play Jetpacks Was Yes. You gotta connect with these people. and they didn't want to do it. I finally convinced them to do it, and they're like, oh man, this song is going over great. And it was like, yeah, you wrote it. It's like these bands that get too precious for their own hits. But it doesn't matter because it's coming from me, and no matter what, I'm the label guy. To Misha, I always will be. Oh, that's Ash. He's Hollywood. He's the label guy. He doesn't get it the way I get it. And Misha doesn't get it the way I get it. We can agree to disagree. I'm comfortable saying that. I wish them the best, like they're going to self-release their next record. At least that's what they told me. I don't think this is me in the whiskey backstage with animosity. I'm telling you right now on the podcast, Misha. I love all you guys, unless you write bona fide hits and you're rolling to radio. I don't believe your new record will sell more than what you've done on Sumerian because I have pride in what we do, and I know the value we bring to any band, especially a band like that, with everything we do to promote and market and creative. This is an example of how Sumerian helped change things for the better for them. The first record, Icarus Lives, which is the biggest song in the record, they didn't want to put it on the album. They said it was an old song, but I said no, it's old to you guys. It's not old to everyone else that's going to discover your band when we help get you on tours and do music videos and promote you and market you, publicity and all this stuff. I remember I was sitting there with Misha, and I think the guitar player's name was Alex. He's not in the band anymore. But we were at Islands, and we're eating cheddar fries, and I'm like, dude, we gotta put the song on there. And they finally said, okay, we're gonna put it on. And now that's one of their fan favorite songs. Had the label not fought tooth and nail, that song may have never gotten the love and respect it deserves because it wouldn't have had the exposure, which again goes back to why you want to be on a record label. Well, what this means for the future of the band, no one's really sure. I guess we'll just have to see. Keep it here, and I'll keep you updated. If you want to hear the full with Ash, I'll link Jamie's podcast down below. It's a pretty great listen. Our last piece of news today. The Ghost Inside had their first band practice since their accident back in 2015. They posted a video of it to Facebook. It was short, but very sweet.
Okay, hardly. At some point, you take a picture of just my guitar. Yeah, put a guitar and then put a video.
His dad built this device so he could play without a prosthetic leg.
I'll link the full video on their Facebook page down below. I'm very glad to see the guys back in action, especially since they've taken their time to properly heal and can actually enjoy getting back into their craft now. I'm excited for their future, and I know a lot of y'all are too. That's it for this weekend. Thanks for tuning in and tuning out the world for a bit. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button down below. If you'd like to follow me and my ravings about my love for music, the link to my Twitter is in the description. And wherever you are, have a great day. And as always, this is Charlie, signing off.